Zach and I are going to hit the trail today. It is early morning and we are going to get some supplies, get some propane, some gas. We are long overdue for some groceries, and it is snowing to beat the band out today, but that's all right. We have good lights on our machines and we'll be able to cut through the storm. We'll get down the trail safely, and we are bringing a chainsaw just in case there are any deadfall. But we're also going to take care of our generator problem. If you guys have seen a couple episodes back, we've been having some problems with that. So, well, let's get to town and get that problem taken care of. Let's go. All right, we made it to the trailhead. It's always a kind of a shenanigan here at the trailhead because we have to play switcheroo. We have to unload the otter sleds that we pull out empty propane cylinders and gas jugs and ice chests. We have to empty that, and then we have to get all of these car seats and booster seats. It takes up way too much room in the truck, so we have to get all those out and wrap them in a tarp, put them in one of the otter sleds, and then load the truck up. So truck is started. Zach's getting the machines covered there, and we will head out here shortly.
All right, it is 7 o'clock at night. Joe and I did not video much today. We go crazy. I know the camera's bad. The back of the truck is jam-packed. The bed of the truck is jam-packed. Okay, it's not jam. We left room right up there, little headroom there. We are not going home tonight. We got a place to stay in Talkeetna. And so Joe's driving and I'm eating some Chinese food. So anyways, all right. More to come, more to come. All right, it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. And we are here at the trailhead. Had a good night's sleep last night. Stayed in an apartment with a flushing toilet, so pretty uptown, pretty sweet. So here we are, offloading everything, getting everything staged. We got 3 otter sleds. We got to transfer the car seats back into the truck. Just a lot of stuff. That was a big trip to Costco. And but the main thing, Joe was going to tell you the main reason we went to town.
Right, you guys came all this way. We're going to take care of our generator problem. I think I fixed it. And by fixed it, I mean we bought a new one. You know, I know what you guys are thinking. Some of you maybe not. Regardless, we exhausted our knowledge of trying to fix that one back at the lodge. And the fact of the matter is it's a 20-plus-year-old machine. We're not going to throw it away. It's worth fixing, and it's going to be a great backup. But we are still doing our research on who we want to work on it, and trying to figure out what the problem is and how much it's going to cost. You don't want to sink, you know, $500 to $1,000 on a machine that is not worth fixing. So we're going to make that determination later. But until then, we've got a new generator, same one as we had before, and we're going to get this sucker home and we're going to be flowing in the power again.
Yep, we got a good deal on it at Sportsman's Warehouse. There's a lot of things that require a generator this time of year, and Joe and I were feeling like we were bogging down our Honda 2000s
a little
too much.
Praise the Lord thing. When I called prior to the windstorm, if you guys seen our last video, there was a major windstorm that hit us and the valley, Palmer and Wasilla. Prior to that, we had generator issues. So I was calling stores and saying, hey, do you have one? I was shopping around, and the store that we bought it from had 16 on hand, and there was another store in Anchorage that had about the same amount on hand. Bonnie says, you guys might think about calling and reserving one or buying one over the phone because there's going to be a run on generators with the windstorm and all the power outage. I couldn't get a hold of anybody because of the power outages. We go to town, we check the one store that had the 16 of them. They were completely out, not a big surprise. We told them we were heading to Anchorage, and they said, you should call right now and reserve one, set one aside. And we're like, we're going there today. We're going there right now. And they said, no, call. So we called, we had one set aside. We get to that store in Anchorage, and the guy thought that we had already come in and got it. So they had set their last one out on the floor. Very possibly, we don't know this factual, very possibly this is the last Honda 3000 generator in South Central Alaska. So we feel blessed. We feel very good that we got this. So that's the story. We're sticking to it.
Right on. Now Joe is going to magically make all of this stuff. And I say Joe, I will help, but he is the Tetris man. He worked at FedEx. He knows how to load things. So he's gonna make this stuff magically fit into our 3 otter sleds here. So we'll see how well he does. All right, we out. Gonna lock the truck, and there we go.
Looks like we got someone else using our trail. From best I can tell, it looks like about 3 wolves are running up and down this trail and looking for trouble. They're probably looking for something to eat. Kind of crazy. We got wolves out here.
All right, we're here on the side of the trail. Usually not a place we stop. We just haul on through. But today is a special day. Can you show me the... There we go.
This is our oldest sled, and Zach and I were going to get a new sled in town. We didn't have room for it on the truck, so we said next trip, because we knew this one was falling apart. I've patched it in so many different areas. It was bound to happen, but I think what caused it to happen was right now the light is it's flat light. That's what we call flat light. There's no definition to no contours or anything. So I know the trail in my head and by some landmarks, but I can't see any definition on the ground. And so I went over a couple bumps that I should have gone slower over. And when this sled comes down on one of those bumps, it probably busted there. So we're less than, what, half a mile from home. So I'm just going to try to ramshackle and shanty it. To just limp it home, so I don't have to unpack all of it and repack it into another sled. So that's where we're at. Can we hold tension on this? I think I'll get me up the hill.
All right, let's get home.
Well, it made it. A little jerry rigging and
Jerry rig? I thought that was ramshackle. This sled is a ramshackle. What Joe did here with the red rope is jerry rig.
there you go.
Little of each.
All right, let's unload.
All right, we're back at it again. Have to head back down to the trailhead because we had to leave behind the 2 heavy propane cylinders. They weigh about 170 pounds each. Just making an early day of it because it's supposed to dump snow this afternoon. And we didn't bring a chainsaw. Joe's got his axe. We also stored a snowmobile at a friend's house in Talkeetna all year, so we're piggybacking on one machine now to go get that and bring it home. So that's pretty much it, and then we'll wrap this episode up. Woohoo! Go, Joe, go! Swing, baby! Nice work! All right, let's hope that's the only one. And classic case of someone's got a vlog while someone else does the work. Now we dug this sucker out of about 2 feet of snow. There we go, that's good. So this berm is huge. They plowed to the end of this road and I'm standing up over the height of my truck. So it makes for a good berm to load.
I didn't bust anything.
Let's get to the trailhead with a bunch of freshly filled gas jugs and wrap this up. All right, we're gonna yank this Panther out of the back of the truck, get on the trail and head home. We'll call that good for this episode. Seems like there's been an engine running in the back of this episode the whole time. So we're gonna shut off the snowmobiles so we can say goodbye to y'all and say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bramante Brothers.
All right, just a quick update on our broken otter sled. We don't throw anything away. We fixed it and we put it back into use. It successfully hauled these 2 heavy propane tanks up our long trail, and it's back in business.